Go on, good boy. So yeah, go another way today. Come here, Pagan. We'll have a walk down Holden Lane Pools. Come on, good boy. Come on, good boy. Come on, this way. Somebody's leaving or going into the school for their little football games. Never really been into football. I mean, I used to play as a kid, have a knock around on the field. But never really into it. I don't really think of it as a sport much. Especially league football and stuff. You know, it seems grown men kicking a ball around the pitch, going down at the slightest tackle and crying. Just never really, come on Peggy, interested me. No, if I was out the top, I prefer rugby. Phew, Pagan. It's a bit of a stinky one. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing I can do, Dad. You gotta go, you know. So yeah, it's Sunday. I'll say the little football games going on around the place. I suppose it's good for the kids. You know, gets them out, gets them running around. You know, so you can't knock it for that. House on the left here. It's been abandoned for ages. It used to be the old. So I think it was the headmaster's house to start off with, and then it become like a place for the PCSOs to go. Nothing being done with it. I think the school just used it to store certain stuff in now. It's still quite a nice property though. Let's put this in the bin. Come here. Come here. Come on then. Come on down this way. Pagan. Come on. Good boy. So yeah, this is a little, you've got a psychopath just down there. A psychopath in front of me. Just leads down to Holden Lane Pools. Usually quite nice in the summer. You know, when all the leaves are out and everything. But unfortunately, you know, as with most places, it gets vandalised by kids and wannabe fishermen. And they're burning trees and pheasant there. Where'd that pheasant go? See a couple of those just through there. I don't know if you could see them on camera. Yeah, they seem to be thinning the trees out a bit. I mean, there was a lot of potential deadfall in here, widowmakers. They seem to be cutting that down a bit now. Or cutting it back, so. There's some nice trees here. Got some cherry trees in here as well, which is nice. They all seem to grow well around here. Let's have a quiet walk today, eh, Pagan? See what goes on. Fireworks going off this time of the morning. Tell you what, I wish I had money to bloody blow up. Maybe it could be a wedding or something. Good luck to them. So yeah, just a little bit of a catch up today. Not a lot going on the dating scene. I've come off Facebook dating now. Yeah, I met a few people off it. Nothing ever amounted to anything though. And as I've said before, it seems like it's one of those things. People go on, they like to be acknowledged, like to be seen. You know, I know a lot of women say they get stupid dick pics and stuff like that on there, which is unfortunate because it does put, you know, some genuine people off. But it just makes people more wary about who's on there. You know, and it's a shame. When I walked down here to a little waterfall, Pagan, well, it's not really a waterfall, it's where the river goes under a little bridge. Come on, more nicely now. You do get herons down here now and again. Else it would be in a fishing pool. Come on. Morning, you're right.
It's like gone back to winter, hasn't it?
I know, it has gone cold again today, yeah. Come on. Come on, good boy. So yeah, nothing really happening on that scene. This is one side of the pond. It's like an overspill for the main pool, really. Yeah, you get quite a lot of fishermen around, but unfortunately, you do tend to find here you get not so much the good style fishermen. I just see the swans down there. You know, you get a lot of fishermen who make a mess of things. Cool. Don't you can see them down there, the swans. Come on. Come on. There they are. Beautiful birds. Obviously the lady was leaving some food out for them. I do like feeding the birds. At least got a bit of room here where they can take off from. See the ducks floating around them. Come on then, Peggy. Good boy. Yeah, it's a nice little walk just through here. What I'll probably do is just go round and back under the bridge and back up that way. Yes, there's a little, very small sort of waterfall here. People have thrown wood and logs in. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, if it wasn't for the rubbish round here, it'd be lovely. Come on, Pagan, this way, this way. Good boy. At least there they're trying to do something, you know, planting obviously a new hedge along there to grow up that new wall they put in would be nice. And once that's grown back over, quite prone to flooding down here though. See, the track's very muddy. Another little brook running here. Come on. But yeah, it's a nice little quiet area, this. Obviously, we'll get the kids down here. Like, so unfortunately, a lot of them don't sort of, not all of them, but a lot of them don't tend to have the respect for nature and stuff like that. You know, you see them stripping bark off the trees, setting fire to the trees. Go on. And unfortunately, you know, they don't realise it kills the trees. And the little dog up here. Come on, over this way. Pagan, over this way, come on. Come on, over this way. Pagan, what are you doing? Come on. Come on, good boy. Yeah, born for the rubbish. It'd be quite nice here. Good boy. All right, mate. Come on then. It's a problem with a lot of places. People will fly tip. You know, they get especially just off the roads. You know, it's a shame, but then you've got to blame the councils. You know, to make it so restrictive on tips and everything. The people have no option but to fly tip. And the ironic thing is, they then have to send a council crew out, which they're employing, so it's a cost in terms of labour and truck, manpower, tools to pick the fly tipping up. And it only ends up going to the same place. Still ends up going back to the tip. So achieving nothing by restricting what you can put in a tip. It all ends up there in any case. So it's a bit of madness really. Yes, there was a time, then when you could see it on the camera, just through there and down there, the grey area, and further up there, you used to be able to go up the side of that and walk down the old railway line. It's quite a nice walk, but they've closed it off now, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, it's this bridge I'm coming up to here. So the old railway line used to be, runs through there. And there was a time, anyway, I think you can get up there, but I'm not going to go up today. We used to be able to walk all the way down it, because it wouldn't be complete without the shopping trolleys and wood which has been chopped down. Come here, Peggy, good boy. More shopping trolleys. There's loads in there. That supermarket's worth. Prams and you name it. Like I say, it's just off the road here, so it's easy for people just to pull up in the car and just dump it, which is a big shame. Come on, Pagan. Come on. All right, mate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come on. Come on. So yeah, it's just Milton through there. Right, Pagan, this way. Come on. Good boy. Go, Pagan. Walk over to the side. Good boy. This is called Red Hills Road. It's notorious for fly tipping up here. There used to be a recycling factory up here, but it got burnt down. I think it was arson. And that went up. There's a lot of blood, thick black smoke in the air. But yeah, dangerous little road this is. It's treated as a little rat run more than anything. Come on, Peggy, good boy. People fly along here. There's some very narrow spaces. You got a little canal bridge up here, only allows one car across at a time. And I've seen it where a car's gone completely over the side of the canal bridge and upside down the other side of the road. Come on. In some places, the road just simply falls off at the side. There's a 3 to 4 foot gap at the side of the road, so if you don't know it, you can end up right in it. But basically, it's just quite a bit of a shortcut, really. because you've got, like you just saw, Milton down there, and you got the cemetery downs there, Carmont side. It's quite big. You got Milton Town. And this really cuts all that out. Come on. But yeah, you can see the state of it as you walk along. Just rubbish everywhere. Come on, Pagan, this way. And what we'll do, we go up and over here. Yeah, I mean, this is again a classic place for it. Mattresses. Go on, Pagan. Go on. But I suppose it's what you get when you live on an estate. But yeah, it's always prone to a lot of fly tipping. You know, things like this can be easily resolved. You know, instead of spending all this money on DEI crap, if instead they invested on putting a couple of skips in places, where people could put stuff, get rid of it. You know, you wouldn't have all this dumping going on. You know, a lot of people simply don't have transport. And nowadays, to get the council to come out and pick something up costs an absolute fortune. So instead, pay a couple of kids, a couple of teenagers, a couple of quid to come and dump it. And that's what they do. It's like a false economy, really. Cut back on one thing and charge another thing another, and you end up with it. Well, I suppose it is what it is. It's on the DJI Osmo 6 today. Just out for our Sunday morning walk. Just thought I'd bring you a different way. Well, I say not a lot really going on. But you know, there are some nice walks around here. People just pick the rubbish up or keep it clean. You know, you don't have to go far to be in the countryside. You know, and about 10-15 miles away as the crow flies, you've got the Roaches and the Peak District, and it is lovely up there. You've got Leek, Buxton, They're all quite nice little towns, really. So yeah, just coming back onto the back end of the park area by me. Come on, good boy. Good one. There we go, that's it, good boy. Yeah, just see there, bike was nicked, set fire to it, burnt all the tree. Come on. Yeah, I'll go around this way. Oh, go on, go up there. Go on then. Come on, Pagan. What are you going, you know, in all fairness, kids haven't got a lot to do these days. You know, they've closed down all the youth centres, youth clubs. Remember when I was a kid, we had a youth club. That was the main attraction. It's all right. I think it was a Thursday night. You know, we all used to meet there. You know, it used to be quite good fun. Nobody enjoyed it. But there's none of that these days now. Which is a shame. And then they wonder why, you know, some kids are causing problems on the estates. I mean, very often this little park here, yeah, it does have kids on it playing, but very often you got these little dicks on motorbikes razzing around, and you know, parents feel intimidated. Not that they're scared of them, because very often they're just weak little people, but because they know if they say something, they end up in a fight, in an argument. There'll be lots more of them. People just can't be bothered with it these days. So, you know, they just let them get on with it. Police don't do anything. So yeah, this is a little video for today. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope it comes out alright. We'll see you again soon.